What's going on, gamers? We got a pony slamming episode here. They're getting out of line again. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? You got to tame the ponies. You know what I mean? So you got to tame the horses. And if you're in the Nintendo world and, you got this, you're very good at doing that. You know how to deal with ponies. So, and this guy right here, we got two people to cover. We got Tripster, we got him, and, other PlayStation fanboys too. Y'all that are just gaming, you know what I mean? When I say to just play games on PlayStation, like people who play games on Xbox, Nintendo, y'all are cool, and PC, it doesn't matter. This is just for fanboys. It says Nintendo has made decades worth of successful platformers, of course, but Sony beat them at their own game. Hilarious. With Astrobot, okay, 2 million sales, game of the year. Mid PS5 gen, tall orders for any Switch 2 title to dethrone this game of the year. Look at this guy. He's so obsessed with this. He really believes in that. You know what I mean? Sit down, Pony, because we're going to check this guy. We're going to check them both, actually. Yeah, that's easily said. So this is what I did. This is what I said. I said, great game, but since you want to be a delusional fanboy, Astrobot sold how many, Pony? Moved 0 consoles. Is this even a competition? Want to be Mario? You beat nothing. Failed commercially. Quote more. I showed Odyssey having 97 Metacritic. So what is he talking about? Beat who at what game? 29.28 million. This is going to get interesting, guys. You are about to be laughing when you find out another video that I'm about to be showing you. So going over to Tripster. Astrobot still the most impressive and most important platformer of the last decade. This is crazy. Astrobot Rescue Mission was also a very good title and also a very good impressive showcase in VR. Good Lord, you see it, don't you? Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah. In VR and showed the world how platformers could and should be handled in the VR space. Truly a remarkable franchise. And he puts him on some throne. Boy, guys, I did the same thing again. 97 meta of the last decade, right? And 29.20 million. Dude, you can't even sell 2 million copies. Insane. Now, are we ready to see how much Astrobot needs in Nintendo? And I love the game, you know what I mean? I'm not beating down the game, but I'm going to show you something. The difference between them making their games and somebody that has up Nintendo games looking at them so they can make their game. Most important game of the last decade, platformer, was Super Mario Odyssey, bro. Just right there in front of your face. Ponies, sit down. Oh, by the way, y'all, let's just show you something about Tripster. This game isn't even a key card. He's consistently going towards Nintendo every single day. The insecurity, does it not surprise you that they both posted this? You see what I mean? MBG is okay, but they like PlayStation. God of War, Ragnarok is the only correct answer out of all these games. Of course, he says that. Delusional. Do we see this? Nintendo is creatively bankrupt. That is insane. This guy has insane insecurities against Nintendo. But who's creatively bankrupt, actually? Wouldn't that be Sony? We ready to continue? That's why I had to put this in front of you real quick and then go to that. It's ponies, man. Galaxy and Kirby. Who's creatively bankrupt? Actually, I like these devs, but we're talking about Sony. Dude, all they do is rip off Nintendo. Why do you think they came in the handheld industry the way they did? Why do you think they came in the industry the way they did? They took all the developers that Nintendo grew up, helped to get better. You see what I mean? The move, like the Wii, didn't work out. Want to be Smash? Didn't work out. Want to be Kart Racer? Didn't work out. Go, but keep going. Boy, you fanboys, I swear. All I'm doing is pointing out facts. I'm not making up anything. Man, it's too much Nintendo. They need them, don't they? See what I mean? I'm telling you, you're gonna see this a lot. It's been happening for a long time. It's nothing new. I'm just telling you, I've been watching it. And I'm not against it, and I love Astrobot, but I'm saying since you want to be a fanboy, let's put some truth out here. Let's get neutral and just watch. Well, tell me what you guys see here. You saw me do that on Donkey Kong, but this has been around on Mario. See, they're clever with their mechanics. They're combining the different ones in different games and showing it in a different way. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, you need Mario, you need Nintendo. They don't need you. So what the hell are you talking about? That's why you're a massive third-party platform, because you're not creative in-house. You have good first-party games that when they do drop, they are good games. And they always get in the Game of the Year contender. You know what I mean? Because I have almost 60 PlayStation Platinums. You know what I mean? So when I talk from experience of beating all games. And I'm telling you right now, Astrobot is a 9-hour game, dude. I can beat it in 8 hours. What is wrong with you? How do you think that even scales to Odyssey or anything? Watch this. Super Mario Odyssey. 100% length. All you got to do is do that. This was the base game, by the way. 60 to 80 hours. You get 100% Astrobot like 14 to 15 hours. The scale that Odyssey has is on another level. And they're not imitating anybody. That's them doing that. They're looking up to them using their template 24/7 to make their game. You see what I mean? It's a whole different story when you're just a natural weaver doing it. It's not the same. And they hit 30 million sales damn near. You had to bundle. And they moved all those consoles too. Astrobot didn't move no PlayStations. Actually, PlayStation consoles are moving Astrobots. So I don't understand what you mean when you say it is the most important platformer of the last decade. When Mario Odyssey's metrics and everything shows that that's absolutely a lie. 97 meta. Right? 29.28 million. So Tripster, what's going on with you and your little Pony fanboy? By the way, Switch also hosts the throne again in Japan. Switch too. Just to help you out right here. See, I'm not making up anything. I'm just showing you facts here. Everything I said, because I know what I'm talking about. That goes for anybody. This is the most important thing here, game development. All the other stuff, yeah. You know, those are arms mechanics, but that's okay though. Still cool. Nintendo been doing that. Everybody knows that. Oh dear God. It's totally out of Zelda. But it's not like I look at that as so much terrible, but it's more like, how are you trying to talk about creativity? You don't even know what you're talking about. There's so much of their mechanics in there. It's not necessarily bad. You don't see them. Did they go and patent against it? No, they didn't. They respected the game. I'm telling you, they don't. They're not going to do that if it's a good game. And it's, I guess it's not intruding too much, but apparently Nintendo's okay with it, right? I mean, they can go after them. But there's a lot of their mechanics in this game. And not everything has to necessarily look like a ripoff either. I don't view that as extreme like that, just to say it. But the point is let's show some truth here. And then let's do some comparisons and let's see who's using whose mechanics. Great video. Game Explain made this. 1.43 million subs. Come on now. Well, we know he's been doing that with Bowser forever. Please never speak again. Well, obviously other Mario games have that as well, but do we get the point now? Let me know what you guys think about this. That's Slam the Ponies, right? You see, the truth is here too. You're seeing it, it's right in front of you. Could some things be like, yeah, man, you know, they could just have that. It doesn't have to be like that. Sure, I'm open to that. I'm not going to be extreme about it. But basically what I wanted to tell you is that this is what happens when you listen to Fanboys, because if you were only looking from that point of view, you would not understand all of this over here. I'm just trying to get you to see the other spectrum that they don't want you to see. That's what this is about. And that's why they get mad at me, because it's what they don't want you to see that is also a big problem. Always remember that. So, yeah. Later, y'all. Ponies, sit down.